Hello everybody, welcome to another exciting video. Today I'll be teaching you how to create a professional two-step sales funnel using a wonderful software known as Systeme.io. Now Systeme.io has been around for a while, but it's a surprise that a lot of digital marketers are still not taking advantage of the many benefits that it has. We're providing a link in the video's description that will take you directly to the sign up page where you'll be able to sign up and have direct access to all the benefits that this system offers. Now let's get to it. Systeme.io provides you with a lot of options, advantages. You could see different plans. They have the free plan, the starter plan, the webinar, the unlimited, and you can see what you get for each of those plans. For example, for the free plan, you get unlimited email sent. You get 3 stages for the sales funnel. You get 2,000 contacts. 2,000 contacts just means you get 2,000 spots for people. Like 2,000 people are able to sign up on your landing page, which I'm going to teach you how to create shortly. Now, you might ask, why do you need a sales funnel? Well, the thing is, as a digital marketer or an affiliate marketer, your goal is to drive sales, but you are only efficient if you're able to retain a large amount of your customers. Because let's face it, not all your customers or potential customers or audience that you're driving from different endpoints, probably you're driving them from your social media pages like Facebook, Twitter, um, any social media page or any other endpoints from other sites and whatnot. Um, Not every potential customer that makes it to your sale page is going to actually purchase your product at that point in time. This is why you actually need a sales funnel that actually acts like a safety net and is able to give you the opportunity to actually repeat your services or your offer to those customers. Now, what Systeme.io does is that it provides us with a great landing page where we can create a pop-up, a sort of pop-up known as a squeeze page, where the audience can submit their email addresses, and then we can use those email addresses to send automated promotional emails to them to actually make a kind of offer to them later on. That is in case they do not purchase the sale, what we are selling at that point in time. Now let's get into it. So on Systeme.io, it's pretty straightforward, right? All you just have to do is click get started for free, and once you do that, it will take you to a sign up page, and then you put in your email, and then they send you a link. You create. I've done all that, so I do not really need to go through that again. So once you sign up, you sign in. It will take you straight to your dashboard. Now you see a bunch of tabs on your nav bar. So what you want to do is actually go to funnels. Once you click that, I already have one funnel here, but let's take it off. Oh, let's leave it. What you want to do right now is actually go to create, because you want to create a new funnel. Remember, this service is totally free. It's actually very free, and we'll be dropping the link in the description, in the video's description, so you can click it and it will take you direct to a page where you can sign up for free and have all the goodies that Systeme.io actually offers. So what we want to do in creating a funnel is that we want to name our funnel. So let's call this um, test 2, because I already made a test. Let's just make it test 2, and then we want to build an audience. You could change this to um, any currency of your choice. I'm going to leave it at euro, and then you click save. Once we do that, we just have to go to the funnel that we just created and click on it. Yes, and then it takes us to a whole new building page. Now, the thing I love most about Systeme.io is that it gives you a lot of options, like a lot of templates that you can choose from. So you don't need to have any serious knowledge of development, or you don't need to build from scratch. You can just go through the hundreds of templates that they have on. You could actually preview them if you want, and then you could see how it will look like and be able to make a more informed decision about what you want. For me, a quick advice would be most times you want to keep your landing pages as simple as possible. Few text, captivating images, and just really short, not too much information. Don't throw too much information around and stuff. So let's go to the left tab right here, right? So you see we have the squeeze page and we have the thank you page, right? So the thank you page comes after the squeeze page. The squeeze page is actually the page that your audience will see first. It normally carries the pop-up either when they enter or when they try leaving. So it carries the pop-up that would um, actually collect their email addresses. So let's go on. Okay, so time to actually start styling our pages. Now we have two main pages that we'll be working with. We have the squeeze page and the thank you page. The thank you page actually comes in after the squeeze page, or the squeeze page is like the main thing we'll be working with. You could actually change the name. I'm going to leave it at that, but you could change it. Then the URL path is actually like the website address. So I could actually change this to something like um, yeah, I'm just going to put squeeze page. You could put in anything you want, and we save, and yeah, that's been saved. We could view our funnel. Yeah, so this is just what our audience would see if we were just to um, leave it at this, but this is not what we want. We still, as I said, it's always better to actually keep your landing pages as simple as possible with very few information, just your contact form, a few, like you could put in a video in there, a few information, but nothing too much, not too many text, not too many information. Just keep it simple. So let's close this too, and we go right into it. So we click this button to edit the page. Voila. So this is actually our editing console. As you can see, this is the page we previewed just now. This is the template we'll be working with. So I see a lot of people just dive right into it, just change the text, leave in the pictures. You could definitely do that, but as I said, I like to keep things simple because a lot of audience do not have the time to actually read through everything on that page. So that's why I always advise it's always better to actually put in a video instead. I think people are more open to actually watching a video. And to remind you, this is a free service. The link is in the video's description, and you can click it to sign up and get right into it. So let's move on. If you remember, I told you a very crucial point to this. To using Systeme.io or any other sales funnel, to be honest, is pop-ups, because that is how you easily collect emails. You could either put in the pop-up automatically, like immediately the audience turns up on the page, or while they try to leave. So let's start our pop-ups right now. Yeah, so you just have to go here and click your pop-ups. We already have a pop-up here, so we click this eye icon to display. So this is a form in the form of a pop-up, and we could tweak this, edit it to what we want it to be. For example, I could edit this text. I could say join us. Weird. Yeah, right. Join us. Yeah, we could leave it at that. Maybe I put too many exclamation marks right there. Join us. And then I could edit this form input by clicking on here, and then you see the left bar right here actually changes. So the thing is, this is a input, a form input. Yeah, so we could have different kinds of form input. We have for city, company name, country, email. So you could use different things depending on the kind of data you're trying to collect. So for the purpose of what we're trying to do, because we're trying to collect emails, we'll just click on email right here. So you could actually change the placeholder. The placeholder text is this text right here, and you could actually change that and style it too. It goes away immediately. The audience or the person that's trying to sign up on your service starts typing. So it's always good to just put in something descriptive but easy to read, you know. So we could just put in enter email. You could put in any other thing, that's fine. You could actually change the color too. For example, let me just go with red so it stands out. Although this might not seem aesthetically pleasing, but yeah, we could definitely flow with that. Yeah, you could also go for other styling like changing the font size. You could make it real big, changing the line height, and other things. You could definitely play along with it. So now that that's done, let's go to our call to action button. You really want to make this as bold as possible. This is already very bold, but in some templates it might not come out as bold, so you will definitely need to style it. So let's start from the top. Remember, I already clicked here, so the left bar actually, the options on the left bar actually changed. So for this it says action when button is clicked. Now what this is asking is, or what this is saying is that what action do you want to be done when the button, the submit button, or this button that is directly below the form is clicked. Now there are a variety of options here. You have send form, show pop-up, open URL. Yeah, different ones. So what we want is actually to send the form, because we're trying to send the form, right? We're trying to get the information that was imputed and actually send it somewhere for safekeeping. Now, Systeme.io actually has a database where it stores um, the emails that are imputed there as contact. So you can, in the future, you can definitely use those emails that have been collected to actually send promotional emails which are automated as you desire. So we have, do you want to redirect users after contact registration? Yes, we definitely want to do that because um, we want them to go to the next page that we're showing the information, right? So it's straight to the next step. Yeah, so there are a lot of other stuff you could play around. You could play around with the margin, the top of the margin, right? Definitely around with a lot of other stuff. For the typography, that's the text in the button. We could say um, sign up, and that's good. That's good. Let's increase the font size a little bit. As I said, I must reiterate, your call to action button needs to be bold. It needs to be captivating. We want that, you know. So you could change the font type, you could change the font style. Definitely a lot of stuff. You could change the background color. Let's give it red. Yeah, let's just give it red. And yeah, so it's coming up real good, real good. So we could definitely style the entire pop-up, right? um, as I said before, you can have your pop-up either when the audience actually just come into the page or while they are trying to leave. Um, Different strokes for different folks. Some professionals actually prefer it at the beginning, some at the end, and it all depends on you. So if you want it just at the beginning for it to pop up automatically at the onset when the visitor first comes to the site, you just toggle it on. We could add a delay or not. We can definitely adjust that. For me, I actually prefer to turn this off and leave it at open on exit intent. That happens when the um, the visitor is trying to leave the page and then the pop-up comes out. But as you can see here, we that doesn't actually work well on mobile devices. So you might need to actually add a timer for it to pop up and you can add the timer of like 5 seconds, 2 seconds, depending on what you want. So now that we're done with our pop-up, I think it's safe to say it's time to go to the main page. Now the first thing we want to do is actually clean up this page a little bit. We definitely want the form in there, so I wouldn't really be playing with that. um, we want this. We definitely do not want this. As I said, it's always better to keep it as simple as possible, so we could take that off. Still, well, we could definitely take that off. We could also do the same for this. Okay, we could still take this off. Well, it all depends on how much information you're willing to give out, like let on. um, as I said, I'm reiterating again, it's always better to just, keep it simple, but it all depends on what you're selling. I've just found out that for most people, it's always better to like add a video that actually works wonders most of the time. So, sorry, we've got a little bit stuck here. So let's take this off and then we can take this off. Yes. Okay, so now we're just left with the header here, the middle section, and then we're left with these, right? So this is another call to action button. In the first section, we have a submit button, which is also a call to action button. We have another one here. As a rule of thumb, it's always good to have two of those buttons, one at the top, one at the bottom. Yeah. So, and then you just want most of your information to be like in the middle. And as I said, it's always good to like add a video, an explanatory video of your product. That makes it actually very easy for the audience to make a decision. So if you wanted to add a video to this, all you just need to do is drag and drop. So you just drag this and then you could place it on here, right? And yes. So right now, we have this video right here, but this is not the video we want, and we could definitely change that. So let's just head over to YouTube, and then I'm just going to take a random video. I'm just going to copy the URL, copy link address, and then I'll paste that into here, and voila, we have a new video. So you could definitely just, if your video is hosted on YouTube, just copy the link and then you paste it on here, and then you have some other options you can definitely play with. You could switch on autoplay, and when you do that, like immediately the page loads, the video starts playing by itself. I don't think that well, it depends on you. You could turn off controls, so the viewer could actually have control on the video, turn on shadows, and a lot of other stylings. You could change the styling and stuff. You could set the different border radiuses and whatnot. Yeah, you could do a lot of stuff. So that's just for you to play around with. So let's go back to the first section and let's clean this up a little bit. So what I want is for this row, left, yes. I want a little bit more margin. I want same 43, just to keep it real nice and centered. Yes. The space between this is kind of too much for this row. So I think it's a pattern. So okay, let's reduce this a little bit. Let's do the same for this. Yeah, okay, that looks good now. So we could still change this color. We'll change color. We could make it red. Okay, that is too sharp. Let's make it a weird shade. Let's make it a weird shade of green. Yes, okay, that is good. And then we could definitely change the text. From submit, we could say sign up. Yes, we could increase it. As I said, it's always good to have that real bold. Yeah, we could definitely have that like that. And then we could take this off. We don't need it. Well, it depends. You might need it, but right now we do not. So we could definitely take that off. And yes, let's change the letter spacing on this. Okay, feels like we still need to do a little bit more. So let's see the line height. Yeah, I want that all crunched a little bit. Yes, and we have it. So easy peasy. You could play around with different templates, try to tweak them to your custom needs, and let's see what we have. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. So let's save this and then preview. Great.
Welcome back, guys.
I'm just going to take off the sound, and you can see the video starts up by itself and everything looks nice. Okay, we definitely want to take out that space. You can see our pop-up, it came up, and then we want to take out that space. Yes, this space. So we wanted to just check right there what is causing this row to actually have that space. So we can see a margin of 80. That is definitely too much. So we want to take that down to 0, all the way to 0. And then for this section, check if we have any. Okay, that should be fine. So let's save this, and yeah, that's saved. So let's preview our page. Yes, that is what we want. So basically it all depends on you, how you want it. When someone clicks order now, it turns up, for us right now, it turns up the form collecting their email, but that is not actually what you would want. So you could actually start that button by giving it a URL that would link to the you could have, for example, if you were selling a digital product with an affiliate link, you could put in your affiliate link. Right now it's set to action when button is clicked show pop up. We don't want that. We want open URL. So when we do that, you could type in your URL. For example, I'm just going to put google.com. So open the same window. Okay, let's do in a new window. We don't want that to close. So we save. Okay, and then we preview. So now let's click it. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, it didn't load the first time.
Welcome back, guys. So, Hogwarts Legacy.
Take this off, and then let's click it. Voila, it takes us to Google. So basically, that is all about how to quickly set up a two-step professional sale funnel on Systeme.io. Systeme.io is pretty easy to use. You could set up, you could definitely do a whole lot more. We'll be making another video to actually show you how to automate your emails and be able to like drive sales through promotional emails and all. So please subscribe to our channel, like our video, and click the link in the description to sign up for an account on Systeme.io. Thank you, and catch you next time.